Hello everybody, I'm Moldy, and this is Lords of the Fallen once again. In the last episode, I got myself blown up. And it hurt. But it was also fun in a way, because as we all know, getting exploded is one of the greatest pleasures you could possibly experience in life. Don't know why it is, but it just be. Anyway, I am now looking for a way out of this place. I kind of figured that the beacon would be tied to a different way that would just get me on out of here. Of course, I could just teleport, but I also don't know exactly where to go off top of my head from here. And this seems... Wait, that's the big place where the Ruiner and his army of dogs were. Well, we do have a shortcut now, which is nice. I could plant me another boy, but I'm happy with the boy I've got planted already. I ain't planting another boy. Not just yet. And are you, yeah, I think you're just a regular item. Yeah, you're a magic ward, not one of those big old moth monsters that goes chomping down on my brain. And now this seems promising. There's a guy down there. So, yep, can't open this door apparently. Well, fine, we'll just have to go this way. And yep, you're waiting to ambush me as I try to grab the thing, and you still hit me. You tanked through my sword so you could explode the ground beneath my feet with your flaming axes. There you go, doing it again. Because you a big old cheating monkey. Cheat monkey boy, just blowing things up, not taking hit stun when you should. And now I got noble woman's clothes. Let's see what that looks like, shall we? I'm gonna be the prettiest one at the ball. And there we go. Nobody can resist me now. I don't even need the sword. I'll charm the... Ow! Traps! Ow! Crossbow! Ah! I just wanted to charm your pants off. Why'd you have to shoot me like that? Why did I go and burn my sanguinarix use there? I didn't need to do that. I already had all the withered health I could ever want. And now just quit piling up on top of each other. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. I'm a natural woman. I need a man who can fight without relying on a big pile of other men to back his ass up. But apparently I ain't finding that here. Nope. Not today, sonny boy. And you get the fuck out of here. You all lived long enough. And what's going on right here? More battle happening. Civilians screaming, roaring, umbral scourings. Okay, I'm gonna put my armor back on, cause that's a much nicer thing to be wearing. Better than wearing a dress into battle. Now, where was my... That's better. Feeling better, and... Oh, you're not an enemy. You're the guy.
No. This is wrong. This didn't happen. Things went bad. I had to fight my way out of Mornstead. But it didn't happen like this. I didn't...
So are your memories being altered, or are you being shown the wrong thing deliberately here?
I'm not a monster.
Okay.
I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster. Sounds like something that a monster would say. And can you not? All I want to do is use the damn thing to uproll myself, but fine. You gotta be in my fucking way while I'm trying to use it. And now somebody's making shit explode. Well, fine, fuck you. I'm using this thing then. Guess I won't be holding on to my vestige siege because you're just a little persnickety elf. An elf who just loves filling my stockings with all kinds of whipped cream every Christmas because you don't know shit, mister. And you've also got a parasite on you. Can't be having that. I also can't have you fucking throwing fireballs at me while I'm trying to kill your parasite. Now just quit with the fireballs and the flame spraying hand you got going there. That's more like it. Aye, you stupid fireball throwing little bitch. I'm not gonna let you have that. Why are you dodging away now? Well, after I had told you to dodge, you just didn't dodge the first time. You decided to delay that until the worst possible time. And you stopped those damn fire you're conjuring. You don't get to do that no more, bitch. And still, somehow, when I am well beyond the reach of that, it still fucking hits me because bullshit. And now you're here too, because why wouldn't you be? Anyone else want to show up and ruin the fun? I need this guy to get yanked on, and I also need that bitch to quit throwing fireballs at me through all the fucking ground and stuff. And you stop being here. I don't need you hatching on me. It's what you got, son. You're just blocking up a door, ain't you? Well, no more you're not. You got yanked out of that wall. You got that door open. And you got a sword in your ass, because that's where it belonged. And yep, there's still one more guy behind me. Well, that door reformed itself. That's just how those doors be. They only stay open temporarily. And now you're about to throw your white juice at me, but I won't allow it. Sticky white stuff. No, sir. Not for me. Not today. And you are dead too. Anybody else? You know there's always somebody else lurking around every corner. Plenty of... Yep, there's you. Just waiting, watching, being an annoying little turd as you so often do. Now you, sir, have an item in your tum-tum that I really want to take. Now, can you fucking stop? I am trying to loot things! No attacking while I pick things up. Stop being alive! Now then, a melted sword. Very much worth the trip. I can tell you that. And you, sir, okay, you're just a thingamabobber, a platform to walk across. And if y'all would quit just popping up like that, we'd be all good here. Okay, wither salts, never gonna use them. Don't know why I grabbed them. I just took them, that's all. And now you get yanked and form us a full-ass bridge. And what about you, mister? What do you have to say?
You know who I am, so if I tell you that any conversations or dealings we may have are not to be spoken of to anyone, and I trust you understand the consequences should you choose otherwise. Good. Now, I know who you are as well, and I know you're a man experienced in acquiring items of an illicit nature, a practice I'm willing to overlook. Should you put it to use for me, tell me, what do you know of Rogar artifacts?
So that guy was looking into Rogar shit before all the bad happened. Couldn't possibly be any sort of consequences there. So, what did we bridge our way over to right here? It is a thingamajig. A graveyard fog. That sounds like magic, and you know I don't use that shit. I'll go casting no spells, baby. That ain't what I do. I'm just a sword guy. I use the light sword. It make me feel cool. It make enemies go die and burn in all the agony of all the powerful light stuff and things that I do. Now let's get you back out of my way, because that's all there was that was over there. And I've had enough umbral time for one afternoon, so you let me out of here. There we go. And now we take the way forward that is dropping down this hole, and that's where you happen to go to stave off your untimely demise. Can you stop shooting me? I'm trying to pick things up, you shooting bastard. No more shoosting. We don't do that in here. And I see you put a trap right there. Boom, bitch. I roll over your trap. My roly-poliness makes me not die from the sploders. And did I just wander myself into a place that only circles back in on itself? I very well could have. I also need you to not be alive anymore, because your continued existence bothers me. I do not like you being alive. So yeah, oh, dog. That's a whole lot of dog. I mean, it's not quite the amount of dog we had back in that arena-looking place with the Ruiner hanging out in it. But still, that's more dog than I'd like to deal with at one time. Just a few too much dog happening. You know how they like chewing on my bones and shit. But those are my bones. They can't have them. And we got ourselves another skin stealer. Well, you, sir, might be less of a problem than the one that was down in the fucking dungeons earlier. Because you ain't a boss. You're a regular ass enemy. And, okay, that barely missed. Happy about that, I am. What you drop over here, it's another one of your weapons, your spear. Skin stealer spear. Why are you giving me that spear? I don't steal skin. I don't need it for that. I might kill somebody with it, but I ain't a spear-using guy. No, sir. No spears for this man. I like to throw things, like so. And I also like the sword. Sword is cool. Sword will always be my one and only weapon of choice. But if I have to use something else, then I suppose I could. I ain't getting through that gate anytime soon. But this one, on the other hand... Yep, and there's another thing in here. Something that you apparently did.
This was it. The moment I handed over the Rune of Adyr and damned this entire kingdom for generations to come. I was tired. Angry. I was never a man of faith, but I thought who better to entrust the rune to than a judge. And look around at what that decision cost.
Yeah, so you done a oopsie. It's not the first time anyone's made a oopsie in all of history. We all do it. Yours was just... had very far-reaching consequences.
What good was the cleric if she couldn't destroy the rune, or prevent all this some other way? It's always the same story with gods or those like them. They pretend otherwise, but they're just as weak and flawed as those they lord over. But it's my own damn fault for relying on someone else in the first place. Even when I try to do the right thing, this is always how it ends.
So it is.
Even when I try...
Yeah. Now, is there a thing that I can unumbral myself with close by? Because I kind of want to look at that, but I also don't want to be stuck in umbral for a while. I don't see nothing. Okay, we found our way back to Skyrest. Yeah, I could plant me a vestige seed right there, but I don't think I need to because this tower spits us out right in front of where we fought Pieta. And I don't have any vestige seeds to go planting. I also don't think there are any enemies down in there, so I will go ahead and take this chance here. to see what really went down. Iron Wayfarer over here is talking about how he handed over the Rune of Adyr to the judge. Yep. No words, just the sound that the rune makes as he holds it in front of him for the lady to take. And then she went fucked up the kingdom. Yeah, maybe you should have held on to that rune there, old boy. You'd probably be a better person to hold on to it. You wouldn't let it fall into the wrong hands. But, well, apparently you did. You handed it to that bitch and all this shit went bad. All down south. Cavalry pendant. Don't care what that does. I'm opening this door. And here we are. It's been a while since we came through this place. And, yep, can you not? I'm trying to kill somebody else, but if you want to die so quickly, I will happily oblige. Now stop shooting railroad spikes. You and your goddamn machine gun shoulder. There we go. No, sir. Not today. Stop spinning and die. I ain't gonna fucking die here to these low-level ass sons of bitches. I came uncomfortably close to doing it, but it ain't happening. No, sir. I've learned. My lessons be learned. And look at that. I'm one-shotting these guys. There's no excuse for me dying to them. Anyway, let's get our asses back into Sky Rest, shall we? I mean, we're right here. We don't need to teleport. And, well, I don't have the fucking... Hold on, can I? Yes, I can. Good. Better. No more umbral. Never fun time being all umbral like that. Anyway, Sky Rest time. You got anything to say, buddy?
Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer you no quarter. So remember, though Aureus' mercy is without limit, yours should not be.
Uh-huh. Well, here's Ravager Gregory's rosary, apparently.
A Ravager's rosary. While the Dark Crusaders have never established a formal presence in Mornstead, as you can see, our reach knows no bounds. As a former Ravager himself, Imperator Jacob would be pleased to see this return to the Aphotic Sanctum.
I don't know what that means, but good for you, I think. Anyway, I'm not entirely certain where to go from here.
I've got thick, sturdy boots because crossing something like
yeah,
walking
don't
on
care
hot
about
day.
your boots. Shut up.
I've
Show
never
me what
been
you're
to
trying to
my
sell.
grandfather, and there was one to
Dark
every
Crusaders,
man.
children
I've
of
left
village.
the
I don't
worship
fucking
one who I
care.
judged
Just sell me things.
Hello again.
The
friend.
whole reason I'm talking to you is because I want to see what you have for sale, and not because I want to hear your backstory, okay? Also, you're not really selling
May your
anything I
path
want
be
to.
blessed.
Yeah, shut up. You're still talking. You weren't supposed to keep on talking. You said your piece and that was it. And also, I found this rune tablet.
So the tablets are all here. Just one more left, human.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Traveler, there is often no greater misjudgment than power being placed in the hands of one unfit for it. And Galinda's calloused hands and heart will only bring misery with the power of the runes. The final tablet. Bring it to me, and I...
No funny ideas, you treacherous dog. Remember, as long as you're wearing those manacles, if I die, you die. Galinda's already learning so much. She'll see those idiots back in Sturlevo choke on their words.
Alright.
Another like you.
roams Mondstead, traveler.
Who you talking about?
Man I encountered long ago. One already burdened then. A burden which has only increased enormously in the years since. And taken a heavy toll. And prolonged exposure to that obscure force so baneful to humanity. And his is a bleak, ruinous road.
Okay.
Enough chit-chat. There's work to be done.
Thank you. I was only trying to see if I could further improve my sword, which I can, with some of those bigger duralium pieces. But I need more. I need more big boys. The big boys I have currently are not enough. And I also need to have place for putting more rune, but that doesn't really do anything for me. That just gives me more mana every time I kill somebody. I don't need to use mana. That's not my stuff. You will increase radiant scaling on my weapon. You increase radiant scaling and reduce inferno scaling. So maybe that one does even more radiance, but at the expense of losing inferno, which doesn't bother me at all. It is more expensive, so it must be good. And I don't have the money for it, shitballs. Well, fuck. I have not the money to purchase what I need. And there's an item here. In the place where they're... Oh, the Fief key. Fief, however the fuck you say that. But that does give me a lead on where to go next. And we will head there in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. God, bye!